All right, another Friday. What's going on, everybody? Brian here, and welcome back to my small little humble channel. It's been 2 weeks since my last stream. What were we doing last Friday, Beth? I forget. Oh yeah, my family was in town, and so I wasn't in a good position to stream. So apologize to anyone who might have waited up for it. I'm sorry. We'll leave it at that. But I don't get to see my family very often. They drove up from Florida for the baby shower. And we had a good time. It was a great party. So here we are. So 2 weeks since the last stream and 3 weeks since my leaderboard update. I think we were, what was it, 66,001. And currently just sitting higher than 65,000. Still moving up. Been playing a bunch. I feel like I'm behind for the month. I think we got about a week left. I still have a lot to do, but here I am. And let's see what's expiring here. Nothing much? Okay. Bam, really got to fix that, buddy. All right, and now side quest. Let's just cover where I'm at. Cat and mouse. I'm pretty much done with everything. Nobody clicked on that. Is uncollected not done? Okay, so we got like one path, two, maybe three paths left for uncollected. That's good to know. Master, heroic, normal's not done either. Jeez, what was I doing? All the high energy stuff is done, with the exception of Cavalier. Still got to do Chapter 3. That's going to be energy intensive, probably going to be boosting for it. Worried that Scorpion's going to be a pain in the butt. Black Cat did not seem so bad on Uncollected. We'll see how it goes. And then for crystals, let's see. I got a 5-star blade recently, and then I awoken him with a Thronebreaker Daily Crystal, which was pretty cool because I then got another 5,000 5-star shards today from today's Daily Crystal. So pretty happy about that. Let's see. Got a couple of 5 stars ready to go. I've got another 6-star video coming soon, and then I've actually formed enough mythic shards to have a mythic crystal. So very real possibility. I think it's what, 20% chance at a 6-star coming? Yeah, 20%. That's what I'm talking about. And I've been waiting for a message from Gibam saying that they're going to be doing a crystal cleanup, but they haven't yet. They have not said that they are. So I've got a bunch of crystals that I could be popping, but I'm going to hold out. But for the end of today's stream, I do have quite a few crystals to open, so that's going to be fun. But right now, I kind of want to hop into the side quest. I've done all of the lower stuff except for legendary on all these difficulties. And I'm wrapping up the last little bit of epic here on the 4th week. And I just feel like I'm really far behind. But as always, it was a busy month for me. Let's see what solo events we got going on. I had my wife's baby shower. I'm doing some stuff. We'll call it job related. Yeah, just arena stuff. Okay. And mutant. So really not a lot to work with right now. We'll just take in any old darn team that we want to. Yeah, CGR sounds fun. Boom. Yes. Good morning, Putrid. How are you, buddy? Oh, I'm feeling my age today, guys. I'm just a few weeks shy of 40, and I've been having a little bit of back pain. I think it's because I'm not doing much lately. Used to be a lot more fit, a lot more active, but having some lower back pain recently, probably because I just sit around playing this game all day. And we all know whose fault that is. You're tired and drained from that Medusa. I saw you streaming last night, but I was on my way to bed. Which Medusa did you do? Oops. Don't charge heavy there. Not looking forward to tonight and tomorrow? Are you, what are you doing? You doing Abyss? Is this Act 7? 631. Okay. Yeah, so hey, I actually remember that fight, Putrid. Um, well, one, did you already kill her? Because if not, I would render some helpful advice if you'd like it. But you let me know. I don't want to solicit help unadvertised. You're doing the Abyss challenges. Oh, okay. So you've done it before. I don't know why I. Of course you've done it before. Of course you've done it before. What am I talking about? Ugh. Tired. Old and tired. Story of my life. I should probably do some Karina's challenges, but I'm gonna put that on the shelf until after I get more variants done. Because while I am Thronebreaker, I have like 0 variants complete. I need to get some variants. I could probably knock them out pretty easily, but not gonna lie, a large portion of my energy goes towards Event Quest every month. I do all the difficulties. I let all the resources and whatnot trickle up. I could probably stop doing maybe normal and heroic, but there are things that are useful that come from them. Um, this last 3-day item use event that went by, I did, like always, I find myself to be the busiest when the 3-day item use event rolls by, and as much as I would love to just continually plow through my overflowing energy refills, I'm just not able to find that time. It's constant struggle. Get out of here with that auto block. There we go. So yeah, I was popping energy refills during the Battlegrounds event, and because it was also item use. And so, funny story. This time around for Battlegrounds, which let's back up even further. The first time around for Battlegrounds, I decided to try it on stream. First match, instant auto failure. So I was like, okay, good job, Kabam, on live stream. You're betaing this for the public, and you've already made me mad because it won't even set a match. I started it a second time, exact same thing. Lost my shit. I was done with Battlegrounds. I didn't touch it again. Um, Super unhappy about how I didn't even get to do Battlegrounds. I refused to go back in. So that event ended. Uh, I updated my 1-star review of this game in the Play Store, and then the second round came around, and I noticed they had 5,000 6-star shards if you won 20 matches, and I had such a bad taste in my mouth from the previous Battlegrounds event that I was like, you know what, I don't care. Well, I changed my mind and I decided that 2 days before the event ended that I wanted those 6-star shards. So I started gunning for them, and I was gunning hard. I was popping energy refills like they were nothing. And I mean, we'll take a look after this little fight here, but I think I did something like 43 matches. And when the timer ran out for the rewards, I had 12 minutes left to get 5 more wins. I was only able to get 15 wins in like 40 matches. I was nonplussed, to say the least. And So it is what it is, and I was kind of salty about it, bitched about it in my alliance group chat, and then I found out that there were a handful of people in my alliance that didn't even know that those 6-star shards were on the table, and they were kind of pissed as well about not getting them. Um, but then, for whatever reason, I didn't really scrub the forums. But even though the timer had expired and the event had gone away, a few hours later, it popped back up and it was re-available with like a 24-hour timer. Did I just get hit? How dare you, Sasquatch? What? He stunned me. This is not going well. Let's just throw the special 3. I hate, as an attacker, I hate having unstoppable, by the way. Because I queue my inputs based off the animations. And if the champion doesn't react to being hit, then I don't know that I got hit. I hate having unstoppable. That's why I don't play Thing more. He's a great champion and I love him. Uh, I hate that he gains unstoppable. Anyway, so the event popped back up, and I hopped in there, and I was hanging out with Jinx on voice chat. Hey Jinx, I see you there, buddy. What's up? And Kit, you too. And I was like, you know what? I'm going for it. I've got to win 5 matches. I've got like 15 hours left to do it, and it was already midnight. I was planning on going to bed at midnight, and I said no. We're doing this. And I think I stayed up till like 2, punching out 5 more wins, which strangely enough, after all the difficulty I'd had before, um, are Battlegrounds gone? Did they disappear? Oh, what a shame. I was going to see how many matches I actually did. Um, yeah, so I punched out 5 wins consecutively in a row. And I was like, wow, just wow. And then I went to bed not long after that. But the things you'll do for a decent reward, right? Um, so I am happy that Command brought that back, made it last a little bit longer. Because to be fair, that was a terrible weekend. I just did not have time with the baby shower going on. Putrid says that he has not appreciated some of the changes that they've made recently. Um, yeah, yeah. So I may not know exactly what you're talking about because I don't catch all your streams, but the guy whose job it is to go, okay, the players can naturally earn this much energy in a month, and the cost to 100% all the content this month is X, right? And ideally, you would gain more natural energy than you have to use to 100% the monthly content. Ideally, right? This is an ideal world. And for the most part, they're really good about that, which usually gives me like 2 or 3 days to do other things at the end of the month if I used my energy wisely and didn't waste any. And of course, we get energy refills like crazy from all these 3-day events and other things, but I don't think that that calculation was taken into account this month. Um, like side quest being 1 energy is not the problem. I'm finding that the amount of spaces you have to move before engaging in the first fight for the event quest seems large. And if when it's 3 energy a pop and you're moving like 5 spots before your first fight, even like what happens if you just have a bad first fight and you decide to restart the path, right? Like that's 15 energy just down the drain. Um, but I hear they got some new optional parry thing, which I have not enabled. We'll see what happens. BGs is of no interest to me because they're basically going to paywall top rewards like War. You're probably right. You're probably right, but rewards for rewards' sake, I wouldn't turn your nose up at it too far. I would treat Battlegrounds much like my alliance treats war. We're participating. We'll see where we land, right? And then we'll decide: do we change it up next season? Do we do anything different? One of the things that we've done differently is we went from 2 groups to 3 groups of alliance war because I did some abacus math, and I figured out that even if we lose like 90% of our wars, we would still be gold 2 doing what we regularly do, which is low stress, no expectations of item use or revives, right? Excuse me. So we done good. We done good. And yeah, we're like high gold 2 now. We've won a few of the wars. I mean, I wouldn't brag about our win-loss ratio, but all of our wars are like super close. 100% diversity is certainly helping. Um, I don't want to say it's competitive war environment, at least not on our side, but it certainly looks like we're giving it a go. Because we're clearing those maps. We got some really good players on the team that, are leading that charge. Um, but whatever rewards come out of Battlegrounds, right? Not everybody can get the #1 spot, right? So whatever rewards you do get certainly help your account growth. Um, I find the fun in the participation more than the rewards. But that's just me. Anyway, good morning, Ankit. Jink says BG is just a hassle for those who don't have a big roster. Well, I think that the battlegrounds are something engaging. I think they can be fun. I think Safeguard is the wrong node to put in there. um, maybe they need to change it to like 2 or 3% instead of just 1% cap damage. But there are ways around it, as we found. But certainly the value of damage over time immune champions and damage over time applying champions are certainly up in value right now because of that. But we have a lot of people in the community who have only ranked up like somewhere between 5 and 16 champions. And they're basically unit manning their way through content. And so you see this when you got like these players with like a 100,000 total base hero rating, right? But they have like 9 to 10k prestige. Um, those are the people that are going to be feeling punished. But for average players who just play the game and they level up the champions they like, or they level up a specific champion they need to make the contest easier in a certain area, these people are going to have a much broader account. And so you could functionally break down the rankings to, rather than who is necessarily the best player, but you also have to take into account, players are going to be rewarded for their time invested in their entire roster, not just their top 5. Because there's been too much emphasis on, the top 5 or top 16 champions to be able to have both a war group, an AQ group, and a questing group. Right? And Battlegrounds basically says that 16 is not enough now. You should consider, like, I think, what is it, 32? Or is it 25? I don't know. But players who have been making their account well-rounded, have been adapting to problems through their playtime, aren't just racing for the next title and, throwing units at it. I think those people are going to have a better Battleground experience. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. You did like 26 fights in the Battlegrounds? You did more, or you did way less than me then. Did you end up getting the 6-star shards, Jinx? I know I'm kind of like rambling on here. I'm trying to be constructively criticizing rather than just F kabam and screw this game. Peaches says, not even worth my energy. All my energy is going to farming pots and revives for permanent content instead. You know that's funny. You and many other players I talk to are always doing that. You're farming revives, you're farming potions. But I mean, I don't do that. Um, and I'm essentially overflowing on potions and revives. Albeit you guys are probably doing harder content than me, so you're using them more. But I mean, I use a fair share for Cavalier EQ and occasionally in the side quest. Um, I don't know. I've just never felt the need or desire to just farm for potions and revives. I mean, I'm sitting on going on 2 months of 4-hour crystals full of essentially potions and revives, right? Let me not get beat up this time. Should be enough to kill him, right? Ankit says we can get to gold 1 or maybe platinum 4 if we can win the next few wars. Yeah, I don't know about plat 4, Ankit. I think you need to come down out of the clouds, bro. At this point in the season, our score doesn't really fluctuate very much. Um, I think it's possible we could eke into gold 1 if we win all the wars. Um, but I'm not holding my breath. I think everyone's going to be happy that we're gold 2, right? We were gold 3 for the last couple seasons, um, and people seemed okay with that running 2 groups. But now we're running 3, and we're doing gold 2. So the people who were actively doing war before, they they aren't really doing anything different now. So they're going to be happy getting more rewards. And the people who hadn't done war before but are kind of now being like, led by the ear to do it, they've been really great troopers. I love my alliance. They've been great. I know there's people that don't want to do war, but they value being in this alliance. And they're just kind of doing it to not get cut from the team. Um, I think they're going to appreciate those gold 2 rewards in the end, and so hopefully they will feel that the environment that we're providing isn't demanding and oppressive, and they'll continue to want to do more war. But this is something that I think me and Jinx talk about almost daily, to make sure that we're setting the right tone and not being too demanding or expecting of the players, because I definitely have more time than other people to play this game. And so I try to structure things where I'm respecting their time and ability to play within the constraints of, adulting and work life. Not interested in burning anybody out or pushing them away. Jinx says that he appreciates the battlegrounds because you have to think more. If they maintain the safeguard node, I think that the amount of thinking is going to go away. And depending on how good the rewards are, will determine it's already going to have an impact on champions that people rank up. But how much of an impact will be determined on the actual rewards. Out of the 26 fights, you won 16 times. You needed 4 more, so you didn't finish. Oh, I think you told me that. I think I just forgot. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I wish everybody could have gotten those. I think 20 wins was too high. I think high end cap should have been 15, possibly 10. Um, I don't know, maybe sweet spot 12. But yeah, it's no fun to not get rewards after you've put that much effort into it. Jinx says this war I think was the easiest war boss I've taken. Which one did you fight? Firestar, hello. Says, looking forward to joining today. How you doing, man? We're looking forward to you joining. We uh, we had a player leave unexpectedly, so we filled the hole with an alt account, and we're looking for a permanent member. Spidey says, "Sup, scrub." Uh, Supersonic Sant, long time no see, buddy. How are you? Are you still taking a hiatus from the game? Spidey says he doesn't appreciate Battlegrounds because it's 15 energy. Yeah, that's another drawback. Like, I get it. They're giving out all these energy refills to help compensate for the cost of entry. But why don't you just reduce the energy cost, Kabam? Actually, no, I just had epiphany. I think that the reason the cost for the Battlegrounds is so high is because in their closed beta testing, or maybe alpha testing, or whatever it is they do, the people that were doing the testing had developed a method that I saw manifest on the live server. We had players who were, if they found a match and they did the champion banning and they saw the roster of the opponent team, or even if they lost the first match, would quit early, right? So this would save them a little bit of time and allow them to get to the next match quicker. Or perhaps they were dive bombing their score to get easier matches, because it really didn't matter what your rating was. What mattered is you got 20 wins, right? And so people will engage in score manipulation tactics like that. Um, I think that's what was going on, and so that is why the energy cost was so high, was to force players who were just force quitting matches to find something more favorable. Uh, it, they would be able to do that still, but it would come at a cost. Um, and you know what? That makes a lot of sense now that I'm saying it out loud. Now that I've had that thought. So if you guys agree, let me know. Firestar says I've avoided the battlegrounds because it's full of cheaters. It was 5,000 six-star shards. That's really the only reason I did it. I think anything less than 1,000 six-star shards, I wouldn't have done it either. Oh, really? Thank you, Mordo. Oh my, this is not going well. There we go. All right, we're back on track. I've got control of the fight, guys. There we go. Oh no, did the stream freeze? There we go. Okay. These people we're fighting are bringing mutants against Nimrod. Some of them. Some of them. I did notice that. I did notice that. People were like bringing Mephisto against Colossus, uh, which is not the worst matchup. Or how about this? Let's see. Black Widow Deadly Origins versus Doctor Doom, right? Doctor Doom's immune to shock. She's essentially just hitting him with sticks. So there's no real damage. But yeah, I saw a lot of that too, man. I saw a lot of that. I don't think I need to explain anymore. Sonic says, "Damn, bro, I remember when your roster was still 345 5 stars." Yes, I've come a long way. I'm at the point, Supersonic, where I have 6 rank 3 6 stars, and I am like 500 pieces away from forming 2 more T5Cs. So we're about to go from 6 rank 3 6 stars to 8 very quickly. Um, and that's a good thing, I think. I think that's a good thing. Rank 4 Sig 200 APOC. Yes. I don't think any rank 4s are on my horizon in the near future. The what is it? T6B, T3A requirements. I don't see myself getting a lot of those. I think that rank 4 6 stars are going to be the paywall now that Kabam has figured out how to do that correctly, because they weren't doing it correctly before, in my opinion. Um, so yeah. Basically, if you're spending money, you probably have a rank 4 6 star. If you don't, you'll get there eventually. Um, it is what it is. I don't. I mean, I have no illusions that I'm going to be the top player in this game at any point. I play for my own enjoyment. But I still think I've come a long way. So thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Great. I think I can help the alliance by helping to beef up my account. Win-win. That's kind of the goal. Um, a serious casual play style that's family and work life um, adaptable, and just 30 active players actively getting rewards. That is the dream. I mean, that's literally why I created this alliance. Is I got tired of joining alliances where there was like 5 active players, and then other people would go like a week between logins, and it's like I'm never gonna go anywhere in these groups. Or alliances where the alliance leader is logging in once a week, and then he's like, "Oh, when did AQ start? I guess we only get to do one day." Spidey says 15 energy just to lose. You know, yeah, I think I talked about that. Long ass time indeed, Brian. I only do content and the side quests, so I've returned, but just a little bit. Hey man, that's good. That's better than nothing. Um, Doing like one difficulty of event quest and the side quest. You know what? That's still a ton of rewards. Growth for growth's sake. You got to keep at it. I did play quite a bit last month and explored X7. You see, I haven't explored X7, so you're already like way ahead of me. We can open that today. Um, so I think you're playing more than you're letting on there. You got my APOC to rank 4 and rank 3 my Overseer. Big play, dude. Big play. Congratulations. You're likely going to try it when it's live. I like the idea of relics. What are the relics for? Is that part of Battlegrounds? Did I miss something in chat? I didn't see anything about relics. By the way, as I learn to play Shang-Chi better, I am becoming a huge fan of Shang-Chi. I am no longer like I was kind of iffy between Shang-Chi, Deadly Origin, Falcon, and who to rank up. I did decide on Shang-Chi. I hadn't really been playing him a lot before that, but I have been playing him a lot since, and I like him. I like him a lot. Me and him friends now.
So let's see, you got the fix then for 14.
It's been a while since your last stream. Yeah, last week, Skeletor, I had my family in town, and I had actually recorded like a little short 1 minute video saying that I wasn't going to live stream.
Just send her the status.
I just never actually
So
posted it. It was uploaded to YouTube, had a thumbnail and everything, and I was just gonna turn it on at like 8:30 in the morning, uh, and I forgot to. I forgot to do it. So I was like, oh man, it's Saturday now. I never did that thing. Well, there's no point in putting it turning it on now, so I just deleted it. But yeah, I had my family in town, and pretty sure they didn't want to sit around watching me live stream. And then we had a baby shower on Saturday, which was really great, really great. We weren't actually trying to do a large party or anything. It's like second kid, right? Nobody cares about second kid. Um, but we had a lot of friends show up, um, and we're truly blessed. We had some people give us some nice gifts, um, so very thankful, very thankful. But yeah, here I am. Here I am today. Did anyone get the spring cleaning deals? I bought one mastery core deal. I don't even need it, but because it's such a good deal on units, um, I bought it anyways. I have like 12 mastery cores and like 3 carbondium cores now, just sitting in my inventory. I don't know if they're ever going to get used. Um, I guess if I further invest in suicide masteries, it will become used. But I don't know. I guess there was 2 rounds of it. I only bought one. Um, we got 4th of July coming up. I feel it's important to save the units. Yeah, you see how effective he is against Thing there? I was just wrecking him. This might become my new
Very
Thing
good.
counter, bro. Because I struggle to fight Thing, and I just mindlessly plowed through Thing there. Didn't even give it a second thought. That's telling and amazing. They changed the drops on 536, so no more big energy refills. Honestly, I mean, you know how much I play all the time, Spidey. I'm swimming in energy refills. I can't even use them fast enough. I'll show you after this fight. Like, I did my very best to use as many as possible during the Battlegrounds event. I like to use energy refills during item use events, but I just have been busy. That's right. Get that heal block on there. Smarter, not harder, right? You might buy the $5 one just for the 1-star Deadpool, but I forgot. Hopefully he'll return in October. I didn't even know that there was a Deadpool for sale. I think I got 15 rank 3s and 1 rank 4, waiting till Eternity of Pain before I do my next 3 rank 3s. I think the rewards for the Battlegrounds are going to be the relics, like items to beef up. Oh, okay. Okay. You see, I haven't really been reading ahead. I've been kind of like, that's how busy I've been. I can't even review the patch notes. Um, 1,000 units. I think it was worth the buying. Yeah, absolutely. Especially for players that need to develop their mastery still, probably the best deal in the game. You have just under 1,000 units. Let me get a slow on this guy here. There we go. Yeah, skill champions with slow. Awesome. See, I used to use She-Hulk and Spider-Gwen to apply slow, and that was my go-to slow champ. But now Hawkeye, Shang-Chi. Now I've got a natural class counter to all these spider people that I hate. 1,000 units. Yeah. As soon as you get 1,000, you're gonna buy the deal. Yeah, it's a good deal. I just, they've been promising like an actual mastery change. There'll probably be some cores and unit refunding at some point to get like a fresh start. I think I think that there's going to be new stuff to open. And right now, like the carbondium cores are kind of like the premium currency core. Um, I got a feeling there's going to be like a new core, like the vibranium core or something. Oof, poorly timed. There we go. You definitely ban Thing first in the battlegrounds. The dude just sucks. Well, you know, um, he does. You got to know how to beat him, and you got to use damage over time effects. So you can't use bleed, and you can't use shock, right? But you still have cold, you still have fire, you still have poison. Uh, Even though Diablo's at a class disadvantage, just parry heavy, it'll melt him down pretty quick. But as a suicide player, I found that banning Void was a requirement. So if they had a Void, that was the first ban choice. The next one was APOC because he could develop an immunity. Um, let's see. And then, yeah, sometimes it would be Thing that I would ban. Nick Fury, just because he's annoying and he takes a long time to kill. Let's see, who else? Who else? Human Torch. Especially if they only had like damage over time champs. Human Torch, Deadly Origins, any champ that had like really strong damage over time effects, instant ban. I actually had a player leave because I banned Human Torch, Deadly Origins, and I'm trying to remember who the third one was. But they were like, "Screw this," and they just quit the match, and I got a win. Ah, I was like, man, guess he's pissed. I didn't spend on spring cleaning, saving everything for the cyber weekend, so had to control all of the temptations. True. Firestar wants to take Coagulate to 3-3. Since I run suicides all the time, I'll wait to do it during the item use. That's always a good plan in my opinion. That's the only time I change them up. Which the last time I changed them up was in the middle of an item use during the free mastery refund time period. I forget why they were doing it, but they did it. I took advantage of it. Never bought the mastery cores. Just can't justify most masteries. I would like to see more masteries like reverberation. I think that's the one, right? Oh, come on. Totally dodged that, and you know it. You're down to one lone unit. Time to grind arena. Yeah, that's you spent a lot of units there. Rizzo says he's stopping by. Got to clock in soon, brother. Have a good stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy your walk today. Gwenpool works great for Thing in Battlegrounds. Yes. Moon Knight 2, I bet, would as well. The thing, okay, so here's the thing, right? Battlegrounds for suicide players is terrible because there's a lot of champions that have damage over time effects attached to Special 1 or Special 2. And if you use that, you're going to take recoil damage each time. Um, and that's painful, right? When literally you're giving away points to the opponent because you used a special attack. Um, So the available champion pool was pretty limited for Suicide players. Kabam really needs to resolve that. That's why I say that Safeguard is a terrible node choice for them. Oh, sorry. Back hurts. Oh. Uh, but yeah, Archangel. Archangel was very valuable. I think that was the third champion I banned. Actually, was Archangel. Archangel was the bomb for because you get points for how long the fight took you too, right? The longer it takes, the less points you got. So Archangel is like a speed killer. Yeah, yeah. Safeguard does make things more difficult. Like I said, I was able to kill a thing, Sig 200, rank 2, 6-star, with Diablo. Just kept parry heavy. The poisons eventually got him down before the timer ended. Oh, man. There it is. So now all I have left to do is legendary. How are we doing on energy? Did I get another? Like, you know what's crazy is the amount of titles this game passes out. Like, okay, it was a cool little gimmick for a time to have titles, but when you've got this many, they don't mean anything. Too many titles, Kabam. It's essentially just flavor text for accounts now. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, somebody took Dragon Man already. I was gonna do that. That's why I brought Red Magneto. You know, I never banned Hercules. I didn't think he was that bad to fight. I already used the pre-fight. I used Torch against Mephisto, and since he's not only immune to but gains power from fire, uh, I used the pre-fight on him. That's okay. We got this. Really? Really? Wow. Okay. See how quickly that got out of hand? Stupid AI, man. Pisses me off all the time. We were doing fine until he decided to stop just short of an attack. But we got it. We got it in the bag. Sketchy, very dicey, poor play. It hurt really bad, but we got it done. We got it done. Full attack bonus, guys. Full attack bonus. Nailed it. Yeah. Big sad. um, got a lot of people banning my iHulk super high health pool, and I run willpower, so your dot would be less and less. That immortality lasts a bit. Ah, I don't know. I never really. I think you just got to get a bleed on him, right? You just got to get a bleed on him, and then you can basically kill shot him. All right, so is that 100% for this war? Good job on cleanup, guys. Did DSC ever join? All right. Good man. Good man. Thank you, sir. All right, so let's see how we did. We did pretty good on defender deaths this time. 26. We only died 26 times. We got perfect diversity, pretty high attack bonus, 100% explored for 3 battle groups. So we're gonna get some major points, as we always do. So that's good. That's good. Oh, this Jinx dude, what a dude. She kicked Logan out of the alliance. No respect these days. Unbelievable. Welcome, Firestarter. Let me, while we're sitting here tooling around, so that's what? Alliance War 1 and Battle Group 1. Let me adjust Discord permissions to include those. There we go. All right, all your Discord permissions should be set now. Battle groups are saved. And I need to set up AQ, I think, today. Yep, setup phase starts in about 4 hours, so that's good. What are we doing? What are we doing? What time are you thinking about going to lunch today, babe?
12:30 or 1.
Okay, so we got some time. Let's see, what do we want to do? I kind of want to do more side quest, but it is still arena wins, right? We got skill arena. The 22-hour event's already filled up from last night. I did the T1A. We still got the 3-day arena wins going on, so just to pad the scores, I'm gonna go do arena instead, and work on this Scorpion arena. Just grinding out that 4-star. So let's see. We'll start from the top. I built up my multiplier last night, just to finish off the 22-hour event. So, we're here. This is me now. Yeah, getting up there. Sorry, I just want to look at my account real quick. Yep, getting close to about 2 million hero rating. I've been doing a lot of prestige ranking and leveling lately. Trying to get this 5-star out of my profile, but I keep getting Stealth Spider-Man from 5-star crystals, and it's making his sig level go up like skyrocket. So, yeah, I'm trying to push Stealth Spider-Man and Hell's Kitchen Daredevil out of the top 5. So hopefully soon, hopefully soon. There's certain fights I leave intentionally in the battlegrounds. Yeah, I definitely. So because the champions were working different in the battlegrounds because of the safeguard node, I uh I I was a little upset that, like, okay, so I'm a suicide player. I'm constantly draining my own life to do more damage that you're capping me on. So Kabam, if they keep the safeguard node, is sending a strong signal that I need to change my masteries back to their normal setup and forfeit masteries that are suicides. Um, that's the signal that it sends to me if they keep the safeguard node up. So they need to figure out how not to be so punishing to the suicide players, and Yeah, yeah. I dragged my feet on activating Suicide Masteries, but I am here now. This is my second consecutive month using them. I like having them. I don't mind the minor amount of life loss for general play questing. I've learned to adapt to it. I compensate for it now. My play style has shifted, but it's not worth it if you're going to continue to punish players for having them, uh, like the Battlegrounds did. Especially when that's like your new game mode where the good rewards are probably going to be. Stupid Nebula's regen. Did you guys see that? Did you see that huge regen she just got? Learning to monopolize that would be amazing. You're jealous of my Aegon. It's a 5-star Aegon. So I got him finally out of a 5-star crystal. I did use a skill awakening gem on him. Um, and then I dumped 200 SIGs into him. Just because I thought that I would be getting to the labyrinth a little sooner than I have. Um, but Hey J0, long time no see, buddy. We miss you, man. I've seen you popping in and out of the Discord a time or two. We miss you. Let us know when you want to come back. We need you. Now, how you doing, man? Long time no see. It's been quiet without you around. You were always good conversation. That's a bad play. I don't want to do that. Okay, we'll do it like that. Yeah, but still, I'm missing out on so many good champs. Well, okay, hold on. Okay, so you say you're missing out on Aegon, but every player is missing out on something. Mine is Hyperion, Nick Fury, um, Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Um, Trying to think of what are some other like APOC, right? I don't have any of these champions I just mentioned. Uh, so I do have the Aegon. I do have Omega Red. You're doing good in game and Discord less? Yeah. Discord's just a tool. I think some people get wrapped up into just being on Discord all the time because they like the social activity. Um, it's really just a tool to communicate. I try not to overuse it. But yeah, there's a ton of champions, Ankit. There's a ton of them. And I don't have any of them. I mean, it's 2022, and I just got a 2015 Blade. Think about that. I'm trying to think, what are the other champs that I don't have as a 5 or a 6-star that are like really good? Uh-oh. But you have the good ones, though. I've been planning to do Abyss of Legends, Lab of Legends, but can't go for them because these champs are missing. Um, Give it time, dude. Give it time. You'll get there. If you've got 3 days to just hate your life, I do recommend next time he comes out in Arena. In fact, let me check. Is he? Does he have a basic crystal arena coming up soon? Let's see. I've got a short calendar of upcoming arena. Okay, I don't see him in the basic. I don't have the upcoming featured arena crystals. Because right now we're doing what? Scorpion and Dr. Voodoo. But, you know, I imagine he's going to come into at least the basic at some point again. If you can afford to put up 20 million points, you could probably have a 5-star Aegon real quick. Aegon had an incursion crystal? I see. I mean, I've got some good champions. I do. Don't get me wrong. Um, oh, by the way, guys, Hood for Battlegrounds, amazingly OP. Amazingly. And you're like, well, he doesn't do a lot of damage over time. He doesn't need to. Just do back-to-back mediums, right? Parry and then heavy, and then the opponent just instantly dies. Super OP. Yeah, I've got some good 6 stars. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I've got some bad ones too, right? Like Groot, OG Daredevil. Um, I'm changing my mind about OG Captain Marvel though. I'm gonna start playing her more. I might take her to rank 2. But you're right. I do have some really great 6 stars. Um, I suck at this game. I need that handicap. Thank you, sir. It's the Fury one. Yeah, I might have to do incursions and arena more for Aegon. There you go. What was I doing? Ah, Billy D, good morning. Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I'm reconsidering it, Firestar, is that she's got, for Cosmic Champions, some of the highest attack rating in the class. Um, and she turns energy damage into special bar energy. Um, Not a lot of champions do that. I'd like to think that there's some good applications if you play it right. You want the bull kabam giving out Rintra. He looks like he don't get me wrong. He looks hot. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so are those the new champions? I heard Wong was coming, but I didn't know who the other one was. What could be worse than 6-star Sig 40 Airwalker? Um, 6-star Sig 60 Ant-Man? The store does rotate crystals, though. I keep missing it. Oh yeah, and she's poison immune, which I like half the cosmic class is poison immune, so that's not really saying much. Um, you know what I want is I want more poison immune skill champions. Yeah, I get it that the skill class special feature is purification and debuff removal, but just having an immunity would be nice because I think the closest we get to a skill class poison immune is Karnak. There we go. Ant-Man is good. What do you mean? No, he's not. Shang-Chi. Is Shang-Chi poison immune? Is he? Do I not know that about my newest rank 3 6-star? I think he can purify a few buffs, right? But I don't know. I'm gonna look at that later. Thank you, Jay. I'll take a peek. I'll educate myself. That's why I have my rank 5 5-star card act. Ant-Man with synergies is good. All caps. He purifies buffs on one combo. Yeah, I'm looking for something a little more consistent. I mean, the fact that he could do it is great. Don't get me wrong. But having to reset his abilities with a heavy on top of, I think it's like what, 3 debuffs limited or limitation. I'm thinking of fights like Immortal A-Bomb where if you're not careful, you can end up with like 12 poison stacks on yourself, and then you're just slowly crying inside as your health pool dwindles away. Um, yep, Kingpin, but I think Kingpin is limited to like what, 5 or 7? I gotta look. I should probably play Kingpin more. Mole Man, yeah, Mole Man is limited too, though. There's a limit to the number of debuffs he can remove in a period of time. Same as Taskmaster, right? Taskmaster will actually remove those debuffs after 10 stacks and then become immune to them. But 10 is quite a lot to suffer through, in my opinion. Yeah, Diablo is poison immune, Jay, but I was looking for a skill champion, buddy. Yes, yes, Ankit's right. He will purify debuffs of any type until he reaches frenzy. So 10 stacks. And then the frenzy cooldown is somewhat long, not ideal. Oh man, I stayed up way too late last night, guys. Almost this entire week I've been staying up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. And so that's why I keep like stretching and yawning. Because I'm actually a little bit tired. Um, if you guys will permit me, and I always hate doing this, but I just want to go get some more caffeine. So if you guys will just mind my absence for just a moment, I will be right back. See, I said it would only take a second. Oh, and of course, somebody raised me while I'm gone. Let's see what we got here. Does Aegon get tenacity? I think he does. I think like what is it? Every 5 hits on his combo meter, he purifies a debuff. Roblox Gamer TV, Darkness, Emma, J&J Raid. Thank you very much for the raid. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my little channel. I stream on Fridays. I used to stream a lot more, but hashtag dad life. Single assassin, long time no see. Gently pets the like button. You're my friend now. We can be friends. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday morning. Thank you for joining me. We were doing some epic side quest earlier. Legendary is still outstanding, but because there's so many arena events up right now, I decided to grind for Scorpion. We're gonna put up about 7.5 million points to get the 4-star, which is a standard practice for me. I regularly do that. There we go. That'll be fun. Jason and Jabri, what's up, man? How are you? Long time. No see. I think, wasn't I watching you yesterday? I think I was. Calling a 416 sub account, small account. That is a shame. And thank you to whoever subbed, because I think it was 4:15 this morning. Um, you're right. It's not. Um, I kind of wanted to be monetized by this point, but I'm certainly not maintaining the amount of live streaming that I should to grow. And I don't know. I guess I'm just not that interesting or good at the game. But oh, JJ, thanks for subbing, dude. I appreciate it. I thought you were already subbed. Let's let's fix that. I'm always worried I'm gonna have a typo. Uh-oh. Close that. Let's see if this works. Copy paste. There we go. I should really like get some kind of like Stream Deck to like automate that kind of stuff. But thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. And to anyone else who subs, I think I'm still waiting on the notifications to pile in, if there are any. But thank you so much. As I've moved into retirement, this is what I do for fun. So, BRB screen be hot with a twerking Perkinator screen. To be fair, there was never twerking. Um, there was never any twerking on this channel. Let's just be clear about that. I'm more like an ironing board on the backside, guys. It's kind of flat and uninteresting. We probably shouldn't talk about that anymore. I think so, my friend. I like celebrating the weekend by working for 24 hours. I've been there. I've been there. I get it. Um, if you guys don't know me that well, I am retired military Navy. Nights and weekends were my gig. Always working like rotating shift work. So nights, weekends, and holidays, that was my schedule. Because for a long time I didn't have a kid, so I would try to be nice and take on the nights and the weekends and the holidays from the people who had the kids, right? Um, and then, once I finally had kids, they kind of did the same thing for me. But yes, my days, my days of nights and weekends, gone from home for months at a time. I've I've been there. I know your pain. How's the kiddo? She's doing fine. She's 7. She's at school right now. And we just had our baby shower for the new kid on the way. Still haven't picked a name, but it might end up being Eleanor. We haven't decided yet. My wife actually sits in front of me. So when I'm doing this, I'm actually looking at her. Um, yeah, I haven't quite decided on a name. Uh, did you know that by clicking on the like button, you make it superpowers? Yeah, totally. I need to watch the 5th episode of Moon Knight. Is that the most recent one? Because me and the wife watched that one last night, and it was definitely more interesting than maybe the previous episode. But at the same time, it ended on a very awkward note. I don't know if that's meant to be like a cliffhanger, but it also felt like that could very well be the end of the series with a crap ton of unresolved issues. Congrats. I'm assuming you mean on the baby. Thank you very much. Sorry. Wow, just choked a little. We're expecting a what, June June 16th to 25th, something like that.
Close enough.
Huh?
Close enough.
Oh man, that soda just went down the wrong pipe. You're not supposed to breathe that stuff. Oh my god. You've only seen 3 episodes of Moon Knight. You know, to be fair, there's some points of the show where it's like, this is boring. But then there's also points of the show where like, this is amazing, right? I just, I don't think that they're, oops. I'm mad that I took a hit now. I don't think that they're capturing the same amount of attention that Falcon and Winter Soldier did, or that they did with what was the other show?
Which one?
Falcon and Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, and there was another one. What was the other one?
Loki and Wanda Vision.
Oh yeah, okay. So a lot of people were hyped for Wanda Vision, but they got thrown off by the presentation style of like the timeline of TV shows, which was understandable. Um, I still think they did a great job with it. Loki was phenomenal, right? Like if you have not seen Loki, um, yeah, what are you doing with your life? But Falcon and Winter Soldier was a little bit edgy and controversial, but altogether a great story. Um, but I think like they're missing the mark with Moon Knight a little bit, which is a shame because I wanted it to be like super awesome. And there are moments, but um, yeah, it's definitely not at Loki level. And that might be because of what's that guy's name? Tom Riddleston or something? Hiddleston, Riddleston? Is that his name?
Um,
Whatever Loki's real name is. He's Loki. That's all I know. I don't pay attention to famous people. But
what's his name?
it's
Tom
Tom.
Hiddleston.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, yeah. Um, maybe it might just be because he has a fan base personally for that role. Um, but Moon Knight, sorry Disney, you're not hitting the mark. Not hitting the mark. No spoilers, please. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a spoiler kind of guy. I'm just talking about it in general. Got to handle errands, my friend, but I'll be around. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the raid so much. Still waiting for Kabam to release a hero that, after getting the enemy KO, starts twerking over the KO hero. That could totally be the next Deadpool, by the way. You know? In fact, I read this article. I think it was what, Kotaku? Gaming news. That people who are playing essentially a first person shooter game, um, but it's supposed to be like a friendly kind of a game. They're basically killing the other player, and then they're launching fireworks on the dead body, and then they're basically doing the emote for good job, much like people do the face squatting in Call of Duty. They're just lighting off fireworks on the corpse and just constantly spamming good job, good job, good job. So even though you've tried to eliminate the trolling, they have found a way to do it. So yeah, I just don't know if Kabam's gonna do KO twerking. Although Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball, could definitely be a song that plays while Thing comes in with like a special 2 attack. Uh, Later Jason, Loki, WandaVision, Loki, WandaVision. Yeah, sorry guys, I had a brain fart. Yeah, the WandaVision show was good. And Loki was. Ugh, is that the best TV series show they've made. I think it is. I feel like Moon Knight is more just about the Egyptian gods. Um, well, the latest episode definitely revealed some critical story information, which helps you understand what's going on better. Um, which also makes me think like it's the last episode. I don't think it really is, but um, they do spend. Here's the thing: is Moon Knight is kind of in his own little Marvel world, you see, and so they have to kind of explain a lot of history and story of the Moon Knight series, which I'm completely unfamiliar with, so that we understand what's going on. Um, but yeah, personally, I think Moon Knight will become interesting, but not too much action in this episode due to the release. No, no, it was all plot development and storyline. Um, but it was the revelation mid episode was, in my opinion, very critical to understanding how they're going to wrap up the show. If that's not the last episode. So, but yeah, a very awkward ending point there at the end of that latest episode. Because if that is the end, and there is no more, there are a lot of unresolved problems that they started. That's why I don't think it is the end. But anyway, um, I was also a really huge fan of all the Netflix Marvel shows. You know, like Jessica Jones, the Daredevil, the Punisher, Luke Cage, right? The Defenders. I think there's probably one or two that I'm missing, but I loved those shows. I was binge watching them. If they could get back to that, that would be great. But yeah, they truly outdid themselves with Loki. I mean, you could take all the episodes, piece them together, and that could just be a movie. There we go. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones were shows that I liked. Yeah, I think they definitely picked the right chick to play Jessica Jones. But at the end of the series, it just became this back and forth cat and mouse drama between her and her sister. And it started to turn me off a little bit, but I think they wrapped it up nicely because they had the Kingpin got involved, right? So that definitely made it more interesting to me. Um, and I'll tell you what, like I usually because I got small kids, right? I don't go to movie theaters a lot. Um, I haven't seen some of the newer movies. Like I only recently saw the Black Widow movie, but we got like what Venom 2. I think Morbius is out in theaters right now. Um, I really want to see Morbius. I haven't seen Carnage. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movies. Um, we did go to the movie theater. Someone gave us a gift and bought us some movie tickets. So we went, and I think it was a birthday present from my dad a while back. So we went and we saw the new Sonic movie, which I know completely un-Marvel related, but that it was spring break. We're doing things with the daughter before the baby comes, you know, so we're trying to make it all about her and do the things that she wants to do. And she wanted to go see Sonic, so we went and saw Sonic. And even though the movie tickets were paid for, we spent like what, another $50 or $70 in concessions.
You're exaggerating.
Okay, she says I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating.
You're exaggerating.
Overpriced,
$75.
undersized things like popcorn. I paid. Yeah, you're right. I paid $7 for a hot dog. We paid $7 for hot dogs. That's
We
ridiculous.
had a $25 gift card and we ended up paying less than $10 for the rest of the movie.
$7 for a hot dog, guys. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is why I wait for it to come out on Redbox or pay-per-view if I really need to see it. Or I just wait for it to go onto the Disney streaming, right? Like I'm already paying, what is it, $300 a month? Okay, now I'm exaggerating. Um, but you're already paying for the Disney Plus. Uh, I'm patient. I can wait. It's not fun, but I can wait. I mean, I don't want to pay for it twice. So, you want to see Daredevil season 4? Is there? I heard there was another season coming. Um, so yeah, that'd be good. You're gonna go watch the fifth episode later? All right, Dan. Many speak about Morbius being really good, so well, yeah, he's. I think he's kind of like. Well, one, the trailers were really good. Um, the videography and what looks like the plot is going to be. I like that kind of a dark, gothic, Batman-like story. Um, I don't really like DC, but I do like all the Batman movies. Um, I certainly love a good story where the protagonist isn't as innocent as you would think. So, shows like The Boys really interest me because it's like, okay, you're not really like this glorious superhero that just does everything right. And I think Morbius is going to be along those lines. Did the hot dog include the bun? It did, unfortunately. But yeah, so here's the thing is, so they give us a hot dog, right? Um, and then you have to take it like down the line to get condiments. Not a big deal. But what was I going to say? I forget. Oh, no, no, it was the butter. Okay, so popcorn, right? So you're getting popcorn, right? And normally they would just put the butter on it for you. Um, but they were rationing the butter, right? Which, okay, I don't like my popcorn completely saturated in butter, but I like to have butter on it. And so they didn't just remove the butter from the public dispenser fountain, right? Um, and move it behind so that the staff apply it. They were pumping the butter into these little plastic cups, and then they would give you the cups only if you requested butter. And I'm like, this is dumb. This is so dumb. So now that I've collected my popcorn and I'm going down the line to the butter fountain, there's this little tiny note card that says that you have to ask for butter. But now you have to go back to the counter where there's a line of like 50 people waiting because now they have like this fast pass movie theater concession line, right? Which means that if you're just getting in line, you're literally waiting behind a bunch of people that just walked in who pay a premium price for concession service. It's ridiculous. It's just another reason why I don't want to go to a movie theater now. I feel like I'm just bitching at this point, but but yeah, like so it's overpriced food that you feel pressured to buy a premium food service subscription for just so you can go to an overpriced ticketed movie. I'll wait for the red box, bro. I'll wait for the red box. I'm old. I gotta pause the movie at least once and go to the bathroom at some point. So I don't like walking out of the theater, interrupting other people's experience just to use the bathroom and miss a portion of the movie. So I wait for the red box. I wait for the if we really want to see it, we've bought pay per view, which to be fair, the price you usually get it for like what 2 3 days sometimes. 5 6 bucks for pay per view is not that terrible. It's cheaper than the movie theater, that's for sure. And you can pause it. You can rewind it. If you're like, oh, what did he say? What did he say? You know, you can rewind it. You can't do that at a movie theater. So, but there are a lot of good shows that have recently come out. I am dying to see. In fact, because I've been staying up like super late doing arena at night, like 2, 3 in the morning. That's what I've been putting on the TV. Is I'm rewatching the Marvel Cinematic Timeline. Um, I think I'm on. I think I just finished Iron Man 2 uh, and the original Thor. I forget what's next. I forget what's next. Is it Dark World? I don't know. Maybe the first Avengers movie is next. I got to look at it. Marvel, what's up? What's going on, Dan? Sometimes you want to rewatch a good action scene in movie theaters. You can't do that. Thomas, hello. How are you? Good morning. Happy Friday. We are complaining about movie theaters while complimenting Marvel shows at the same time. Oh, oh. Anyway, enough ranting about movie theaters. $7 for a hot dog. Unbelievable. Oh, talk about highway robbery. Captain America 1, I think, is the first movie in the timeline. Is it? You're probably right. You're probably right. I think Captain Marvel, because it happens like early 90s, is somewhere early in the timeline too. So I think that's coming up. I think Winter Soldier is coming. Captain America Winter Soldier is coming up soon too. Someone booped the like button. He likes it so much. I do. I do. I want to. I would like to become a bigger YouTuber, but oh, you know what? Okay, so for those of you who've been here before, have heard me go on and on about how I need to get a better computer. Well, that time is next week. I will be buying the parts for my new computer somewhere between Sunday night and like I'm gonna pick out all the parts, put them together. The wife's gonna be away on a work trip. When she gets back, I'll discuss the pricing options with her uh, because it is a fair purchase, right? I'm not just gonna willy nilly buy whatever I want. But I'll discuss what I want to buy with her. We might make some modifications, but at least by next Saturday, the purchase will be made. So I'm expecting 1 to 2 weeks. I will have all the parts, and then who knows? I may even assemble a computer on stream and have some fun with that, like I did the desk. So, but we are so close, gentlemen and ladies, if you're out there. I doubt it though, but we are so close to buying a new computer. It's really all I've been talking about for like a week now,
You
right?
get one to throw away first.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so once I build the new computer, then I can throw away the old computer
From 10 years ago.
from 10 years ago. That's right.
That
That's
you
right.
haven't used in 10 years.
That's because it's broken.
So throw it away.
You're doing good. How many ranked threes do you have? 6. In fact, I think it was like a week ago I posted that video. It was skill. And Dan, I am like less than 1,000 fragment pieces away from forming both a Mystic and I think it's Mutant T5C. If not Mutant, then Cosmic. But definitely the next one is Mystic. So there is that. And we got another 6-star video coming up soon. Next advancement event, I'm probably going to be popping a 6-star. The next advancement after that, I'm going to be popping a Mythic Crystal. So if a 6-star comes out of that, there'll be a video for that as well. Um, So I'm going to go from 6 rank 3s to 8 really, really quickly. Looking forward to that. Let's see, what else is coming up? Regular Friday streams. Um, I would like to start streaming more after I get the new computer, but I really can't stop doing the things I do to take care of the household. Because we're about to have this baby, right? And that's going to be the true challenge. Is I'm probably going to be up at random hours at night, so I'm going to be tired with a brand new baby. Because she's working still. Sure, she works from home, and it makes it easier. But I may have to like end streams because the baby wakes up. And then at the same time, dishes and laundry and dusting, mopping, the occasional bathroom cleaning. Captain Marvel comes after Captain America. Yep. So I've already watched the original Captain America again. Let's see. Last month I got a 6-star Electro to rank 3 and set him as a war boss, and someone from the enemy alliance sent me a message crying that he lost all 3 heroes against him. That's not a terrible idea. Um, but there's so many ways around that, right? You just need non-contact heroes. Falcon, someone who's shock immune. Would you consider a Tuesday, Friday stream schedule? I would. I would. Um, but I'm also thinking about streaming some other games. Oh, because, like, don't get me wrong, I play this game all day, but I do want to stream other games. And there's this game coming out on June 2nd called Diablo Immortal, which is really that's the game I really wanted to stream. So Diablo Immortal I might start doing like 30-minute streams daily of Diablo Immortal, and then just stick to long format streaming of this game like I have been. But with the new computer, I'll probably have the computer processing power to do more video editing as well. So I may start publishing some actual videos rather than just, hey guys, I hit the record button and opened a crystal. But that's not a bad idea, Firestar. Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday could be good. And honestly, like when I'm up till like 3 in the morning just grinding arena, maybe instead of watching TV, I should just come in here and turn on the camera. Um, I'm feeling less pressure to create like custom thumbnails for everything because that is a lot of work. But, the streaming also is entertaining to me. I'm worried that I won't be ready for bed when I'm done streaming. So, and that's also Brian Grant time, right? Essentially midnight to 3 a.m. my time. That's when Brian Grant streams. So that's a lot of competition for this little channel here. Oh, unblockable. It's the worst. How lucky is this guy? That's 3 unblockable charges. Get out of here. It's ridiculous. You want to awaken your Electro to take him to rank 4. He could die fast from bleeding, incineration, and poison tube because of his low health, but it's fun to see a different war boss. Yeah, we've actually stopped placing APOC as the war boss. People just are too familiar with that now. We're getting a lot of success with Red Magneto and Null. The occasional Thing. We'll throw him up as boss. Um, trying to think, who would be some other good ones? Someone suggested that America Chavez's boss could be pretty devastating. I'm not sure I agree with that, but Kabam has done a really good job of giving her, like last month's side quest, gave her very specific noting that definitely destroyed. I think there's potential for her. She's just a little complicated to play. No, not Ebony Maw. I know some people have been on this hype train for Ebony Maw recently. Um, he's actually very easy to beat. If you're willing just to soak a little bit of block damage, he's essentially a non-event fight. Um, so a different war boss could be Rogue, potentially. Although because of the various side quests and events that they've had in the past, and they always use Rogue as like this, ultra limber, um, super fast, mighty charge with whatever other nodes make her really annoying. Um, People have gotten really good at just dexing everything she does. Okay, I guess I didn't fully dex that beam. So I don't know that I would do Rogue. I'm wondering like, well, is that a 4 hit? Did I kill him in 4 hits? I think I did. I really want to take my X-23 to rank 2. I just keep finding other champions to take up. Um, it just seems to be like never convenient timing or not having the correct combination of catalysts at that specific moment. Um, because I find I use her all the time. There's no reason why she shouldn't be ranked 2 in my account. Ultron, yes. Yes, Ultron could be a very good boss. Um, there's just so many champions, like so many champions nowadays. Trying to think. Let's see. Other good war boss. Things that are really annoying to fight. Vision Arcus would be good, probably. Um, Nick Fury is good for a war boss. Um, I mean, let's just go down the list here. Let's see what I got. Iron Man Infinity War, obviously a good one. Crossbones, probably. Mojo would be a great war boss. Dormammu has the potential to be, but I don't know. I think Mangog would be a good war boss. I took him to rank 2. Um, I don't know. People haven't been using Doom for a while, so he may be good to put back up in there. Guillotine 99, and that's just out of my 6 stars, right? So Mysterio because of his abilities. No, I don't know about that. If people are patient, which you have to be, um, he's easy to beat too. Let's see. Spider Ham. Spider Ham could be good, especially when he does both evade and unblockable at the same time. I hate Spider Ham so much. Yeah, Warlock, absolutely. I'm not sure about King Groot personally. I'd have to see that in action. There's just too many counters to King Groot, right? I'd say Spider Ham more than Spider Gwen. I don't find Spider Gwen to be a very challenging fight. Obviously, all these new champions, like Toad, is difficult to fight. I imagine Scorpion's going to be difficult to fight. Black Cat is def has. We have a 5-star awakened rank 5 Black Cat in our alliance, and she's already getting kills. By the way, just because her animations are so new and fresh, people aren't trained well enough for that yet. Annihilus could be. Yes, I hate fighting Annihilus. Billy D says Mordo and Storm are good bosses with the new buffs. Is Mordo getting a buff? Um, I actually put Nimrod on EMP mod. He usually gets at least one kill. Oh man, what are some other champs? I think there's too much focus on who is the boss when sometimes the nodes just need better noding. Yeah, but right now, Red Mags and Null are our best Alliance war boss. They get lots of kills. In fact, Red Magneto, one war, got 15 kills as the boss. Um, Now, to be fair, the opponents were zerging him because without clearing that battle group, they didn't have a chance at winning. But yeah, we almost got. I think it was like what 96 times we killed them. They were just zerging. They were doing everything they could to clear the map. Um, yeah, I don't know about Herc. A lot of people like okay, Herc he hits hard. He's got a lot of cool mechanics, but defensively, I have zero trouble fighting him. So I don't see him being a good defender. He's a great attacker, but defender, not so much. My opinions, of course, completely my opinion. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, if you guys will just give me another minute, I'm sorry. I drank all that soda, and of course, now it wants to come out the other end. So just give me a quick minute. I'll be right back, and I'll just be back. And we're back. Sorry, had to wash my hands. All right, where were we? Right, so we're grinding this arena. You know, I really like Nebula. I really am looking forward to take her to rank 2. Triple immunities are right up my alley. Plus, she's got like a regen mechanic, which for me would be amazing because I usually take like one hit really hard, and she has the ability to regen like most of that. I think she would fit my playstyle quite well. But just haven't had an opportunity to do it yet. I have a lot of robots, to be clear. And Nebula, Guillotine, and now Omega Sentinel. Like these are all like the prime robots. So, uh, we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing at a time. Wong and Rintra are the new champions in the MCoC. I think those are the ones coming for May. Soldier Sheep, hey, says just here to say goodnight. Good night, buddy. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Hello to you. Long time no see. I like Nebula because of her fast health regen. It's not really fast. It's a function of how much damage the strike did. Um, so like if they hit you with a light attack, you're gonna get like a light attack's amount of regen. If you took like a special 3 to the face, it'll regen the special 3 damage. Um, so it's interesting to see how that mechanic works, and if you can control like which damage you take and how often, you can definitely use it to your advantage. Um, and I'd have to play test it, but it's my understanding that for like an all or nothing node, if the first damage that you take that knocks you down is like a Hyperion special 3, right? And there's no way around it, getting that to activate the regen, you should be able to gain like all that life back. I may not have all the nuanced details of how the ability works correct, but I'm probably really close. And that's an awesome way to think about it. Is you got to figure out if it's not a static amount of an ability, right? But it's a percentage or a scale or a reactionary thing. You should always be thinking in your head like, how can I make this maximize its benefit? I mean, ideally you wouldn't get hit, but if you have to take a hit, that's a quick way to negate the damage. Mordo and OG Storm are getting a rework. Oh, you see, I thought it was just Storm. See, I've been too busy playing the game. I haven't even looked at all the spoilers and the new release info. So that's cool. I personally thought Mordo was strong enough as he is. Much like Gamora, right? Like I don't know why Gamora is getting a rework. But she did. First time she threw that special 2, it caught me off guard. But OG Storm, I think needed an improvement. So that. But that special 2 was her special 2 attack. If it lands, that was always a ton of damage. The May update came up today. I think Kabam is trying to cut back on the spoilers and early release because they want the excitement to be for them, not for random data miners. So I have noticed they've started releasing some of that information earlier, which is, I think, a smart move, right? If it's going to be spoiled, spoil it yourself. It's weird to think that we're like a week out from new content. I still have like chapter 3 of Cavi Q to do. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. I still got all the legendary side quests to do. I've been really good about keeping my energy below max the entire month. There's been a few days where I just was terrible at it, but it has been busy this month. Doing my best, guys. Doing my best. I dex that. Get out of here. But yeah, I think I have a 5-star unawakened Mordo, so that'll be interesting. I think I have an awakened 5-star Storm too. So if she's getting a buff, is her APOC synergy getting an improvement as well? Because it's my understanding she was already pretty baller with APOC. Anyway, let's see. I usually get to about 4.1, 4.2 million points with my 6 stars. And then I run out of 6 stars, and I'll have to continue this grind at some later time. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to open some crystals today. What else do we have? If we can get an advancement event, I'll be doing a crystal opening video. I thought that I was going to be making a spring cleaning, basically crystal cleanup video, but they didn't tell us this year that they were going to clean up a bunch of random crystals. So I don't know. Looks like May will be more stuffed with content. April was pretty full. Um, I feel like I haven't had a free moment all month, and Kit. The I mean, we're like 5 days away from new content. I have all of Chapter 3 of Cavalier EQ to do, all the legendary side quests still. I mean, I will get it done if I have to pop a bunch of energy refills to do it. Um, but like, I don't know. I try to be diligent and just stay ahead of the curve, and that just did not happen this month. Billy Dees has exactly been saying it all along. Now Kabam post all their vids from their creators post. Kabam needs to keep the safe locked. I sent you a screenshot in Discord of Cat Murdoch files. Did you? Let's see if I can get that to load. Oh, look at that. Nice. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate that, man. That's good stuff. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I've been doing Arena nonstop for like weeks now. Which I mean, I essentially am, right? I'm hitting all the T4B arenas, all the T1A arenas, the Catalyst Clash, because the crystals have like a 20% chance at a T1A. Um, Alliance War, Alliance Quest, Event Quest, Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds took up a lot of time. What happened to the game? God, if this was war, I would have been pissed. Oh man, so much time. Like, so I remember when I used to like do all this and still have a job, but I wasn't doing arena. Um, if I cut out the arena, I would certainly have more time, that's for sure. But I'm doing the arena mainly for developing the account roster with new champs, right? That's how I get my 3 and my 4-star champions. And you know, the units, the brain fart. Um, the units and the catalysts are like really what I'm after, right? So that T4B, the T1A arena, Catalyst Clash, those are always like my bread and butter because I mean, let's just take a peek here, right? I mean, I've got a full inventory of catalysts, and that's great. And I go to the catalyst overflow, and it's a bunch of small stuff, right? But you know, you see like, oh, there's T4B in overflow. There's a bunch of T1A. Look at that. Oh, he's even got some T4C in overflow. Oh, look, whole bunch of T1A and T4C. The issue is that I use it so often, so fast, bringing all of my champions up, that I can't get it fast enough. And that's the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. And I got a feeling that you know, we're about to. This arena is going to end in about 5 hours, and we're going to get. I think it's the T4B arena tonight. Could be wrong. And then we got the weekend ones where you got the Catalyst clashes, right? So you got to grind those out. I'm essentially doing what Lord Shadow does. He's doing all of them for max milestones. I'm just grinding the 4 stars. Um, yeah, but it all helps. It all helps. And then at some point, I gotta make a video opening all these Grandmaster crystals. I've got like over 200 Grandmaster crystals that I can open. Hey Doc Strange, what's up, man? Welcome back. But yeah, I've got to open, like, you guys know me. I'm not really hoarding, but I open crystals on demand when I need ISO. Um, because just like my catalyst, my ISO is overflowing. Again, I'm using the overflow for exactly that, as overflow, but I consume it so regularly. In fact, you know, I went from having a crazy amount of mutant ISO to having almost no mutant ISO at all for a period. So I was like, okay, well, it's an advancement event, and I need mutant ISO, so I just popped more 4-star crystals. Um, there's always ISO there. You're doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. We're having a great day. I am attempting to get a 4-star Scorpion, which I think Scorpion might be a new Alliance War boss position. At least until people figure him out better and get comfortable fighting him. But he looks like a pain in the butt to fight. Apparently, Doctor Strange or Doc Ock is a pain in the butt to fight now too. Can't believe I got hit so many times. I may, I've been avoiding taking 5 stars to rank 5 and even rank 4, and in some cases, avoiding taking them to rank 3. Um, but I might just need to start taking more 5 stars up. If I start accumulating catalysts as fast as I am, um, I may not have a choice because if those overflows get too far overflowed, um, maybe it's time to start ranking 5 from 4 stars. And I don't know. I'm evaluating. I am evaluating. It's always a decision. Choices need to be made. I was a much like I was like overflowing on Mutant ISO for a little bit. I actually had an issue with Mystic T4C. Not only was it full in the inventory, but I had like 12 or no, maybe not. Like we'll call it 7 T4C Mystics in overflow, but there really wasn't any Mystic champs I wanted to take up. And so in the end, that's how Mangog ended up ranked 2. But I don't know, the game's weird like that. Sometimes it gives you too much of one and not enough of another. And it's just you gotta find creative ways to keep that balance so that you're not just losing items to the overflow and then letting them expire and going wholly unused. It's a terrible way to play. I understand now why they have T4C crystals in the store that you could exchange T4C for. Because in my case, I could have traded 2 mystics for one of any other color, right? That's essentially what those crystals do. It lets you kind of balance the scales, but I don't know if I want to trade 2 T4C for one on a general level. Um, it just doesn't sound like a good trade to me. It sounds like something you would do out of necessity, but at least the opportunity is there for someone that may need that opportunity. I think that's the important part. I wish I wish we could like sell some of these catalysts because I think that there would be players who would be up converting to T5B, T3As, right? I think that's a very real concern. Because if I could just take all of my T5B, all of my T4B, and just sell it, break it down, I could probably form at least one T6B right now. Ankit says, I'm thinking about doing some of the Karina's challenges, like the 3-star Aegon run in Realm of Legends. Go for it, dude. I don't think I'm skilled enough to do that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe as a player, I've grown, and so revisiting that content might be a lot easier now. But I probably should not be doing that with suicides on. It's just my first thought. That's essentially how I think of everything now is this suicide friendly? And we are getting close to the end of our 6-star roster too. So shortly after this, we're going to go open some crystals. Let's see here. Oh, that was a bad play. Why did I do that? I don't know, Brian. You're dumb. You're so dumb, Brian. Gosh. Oh, why do you make such bad decisions? It might take a few revives, but you get a 6-star dual class crystal in return. Ooh. Yeah, I always eye those rewards when I go and look at the objectives. I just don't feel like I'm a good player. Boom. Yeah, I want to take Beardo to rank 2 as well. I know a lot of people say that he's way better Awakened Max Sig, and I understand why. I think he's still pretty good as is. But like you can only do so many rank ups. And right now, I'm on the cusp of taking 2 more 6 stars to rank 3. So that pretty much pulls T5B, uh, T2A, and what is it? T4C, T4B as well. I gotta look. But basically, a lot of those catalysts are like off the table to be saved up for that moment that I get the T5C form. Um, so yeah, I'm sitting on like 7 T5Bs right now, um, in preparation for 2 more rank 3 champions, which is crazy, right? Like Brian, just spend them, like do some more rank 2s, do some 5-star rank 5s, and I'm like, no, no, because if rank 4s are the new thing, right? Like in my opinion, once you have rank 3 6 stars, rank 5 5 stars are just negligible at that point. 5 stars are dead. I'm saying it. It's official, guys. 5-star, rank 5, SIG 200 champions are dead. Just start playing your 6 stars. You heard it here first. Ankit says, I never unlocked suicides, didn't think it was necessary, decided to run full glass cannon. It's been pretty good till now. Yeah, glass cannon, even when I wasn't a suicide player, I would say that you would be silly not to do that. So if you were not doing it before, I am amazed at you. Just the whole presence of recoil determines whether or not you're a suicide player. And that's before recoil. So yeah, glass cannon. I recommend glass cannon to everybody. Um, obviously parry first, Dex second, um, glass cannon third. Glass cannon third. There's no reason not to have that. You hate the typo issues? Oh, that's okay, man. I'm pretty good at decoding typos, so I totally am able to read uh, around the typos. You're all good, brother. You're all good. It's a little cold here today. We just had like a week where it was like in the 70s and the 80s, so pretty warm for Virginia. And then now we're back down to the 60s again. I hope it doesn't snow. Does it snow in the summer here?
No.
Are you sure? It's getting pretty cold.
Okay, Florida.
I am from Florida, by the way. A warm day is usually 100 plus to me. So anything below 90 is cold. Just saying. Well, it looks like my latest rank ups and new 6-star champions have helped me raise my minimum score. I was predicting like 4.2, 4.3 million points at the end of the 6-star cycle. It looks like we're going to be a little bit higher than that. So that's great because that means that I'm able to do more arena with less time, which is really the whole point of it, right? It's kind of the point. I'm wondering, like, once the baby gets here and I'm kind of in like house lockdown, I wonder if I'm going to have time for another 5-star arena grind. Really? Why am I so bad at spotting that? Oh, the unblockables. Take a step back, Rhino. You're trespassing on this arena score. Oh, let's see. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm looking forward to this lunch date. Usually after I'm done streaming, we go on a lunch date, me and the wife. So that's where I'm headed after I stream today. What time are you thinking, babe?
Probably closer to 1.
Yeah, something closer to 1. So that gives us time to do this last round. Then we're gonna open some crystals, and maybe after that we'll raid another channel, huh? How does that sound? But I kind of missed you guys. Um, if anyone's actually watching out there, I missed you guys. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy the good conversation. I thought that nobody would ever watch me when I started, so I thought it was going to be just a waste of time. But some people are genuinely interested in watching me grow the account and play the game. Um, Not really an attention hog kind of guy, so like I haven't set up like a cash app or anything. I haven't. I mean, I'd like to be monetized, get paid just pennies for my time, but it's definitely not necessary. But the fact that when I go live, the fact that people even tune in is surprising to me because I've definitely gone down a rabbit hole on YouTube and just watched other live streamers, not necessarily for this game, but there's some people out there they're live streaming for 12 hours and one or two viewers the entire time, and I'm just like, bruh, who are you talking to? You hope that I could stream more often? I want to stream more often. I would love to. I guess the type of streaming that I've been doing is probably more apt for Twitch, where I just turn it on and go. And YouTube's kind of built better for pre-recorded videos and shorter live streams. Um, but YouTube's just really easy to use, and my computer can't handle Twitch at the same time. Hence, getting a new computer, right? But I'll probably be restreaming um, once I get the upgrade. 52 degrees Fahrenheit at 5:20 p.m. That's good beer garden Irish sun weather. Are you sitting at your handmade picnic table, Billy? Billy shared his backyard with me one time. He has a really nice wooden fence, and I think it's what, lattice? A lattice structure fence that you made with a picnic table that you made for you and the boys. Uh, so every time he mentions sitting outside in his garden, I just got a picture of him having a nice frosty pint at the garden table. And we have one 6-star left over, which it is what it is. All right. Let's congratulate ourselves and pat ourselves on the back for 4.5 million points for one round of 6 stars. Good job, Brian. I would have loved to grind it out a 5-star Dr. Voodoo. I hope it doesn't go for something like 9 million, because then I'm just going to die inside a little bit, because I could have put up 9 million very easily. Uh, but I do need a 5-star Dr. Voodoo. So anyway, let's let's open some crystals while I do some stuff behind the screen here, real quick. There we go. Get that loading. And where did the thing go? Gotta hit help. I like it when people hit help for me, so I try to hit help as often as I think about it. With the new Help 10 feature, it actually goes by pretty quick nowadays. And believe it or not, if someone's legitimately grinding the arena for a champion, this is probably the most valuable thing that you can do to help them. Yeah. Oh, that's a phone. I was like, what is that noise in the background? Okay, so we got a bunch of crystals to clean up. Let's go. Got 30 of these. 10, 20, 30. Okay, so we got, what is that? 2 Grandmaster crystals and some 5-star shards. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, we got a 4-hour crystal. Let's open that up. Well, at least collect it. Get the timer going for the next one. So I do have these 5-star Nexus Hero crystals. I will be saving those for probably some special crystal opening at some point. The 4-star Nexuses and the 3-star, that'll be just when I need ISO. Same with these. Same with those. Let's go. Here we go. A Max Sig crystal for a 4-star champion. So 5 stars in my pocket. We now have enough for 2 5-star crystals. That's pretty good. Oh, here we go. Cavalier Objective crystals. We got 12 of these bad boys. Oh, beautiful. Did you see that? Now, T1A, 100 6-star shards, a T4B, and believe it or not, T4C has become very valuable to me. I am burning through that faster than I think anything else right now. So, I love me some T4C crystals. All these high-level 5-star and 6-star rank ups, man. They eat up that T4C. Collector crystals sitting at about 18. I usually do one video a year. I open them all up at the same time. We got 25 pools gold, 28 2-stars. Here we go. A 5-star awakening gem. Let's see what we get. Ooh. I think I have one of every type right now, and I'm just kind of saving them for the right thing. So let's see what we can get today. Okay. Oh, a mystic. Okay, I thought it was going to be skill. Mystic though. How many of these do I have? I think that's like 2 or 3 now. Huh. I know I want to awaken my uh uh what is the name of that champion? It'll come to me. Here we go. Actually, do we want to open these if we're already into overflow? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll hold off on those. Here we go. These will be fun. Okay, so before we open those, let's talk realities. I was kind of going off earlier about T5C. And here we go. There's all 6. So you can see that the Mystic and the Mutant are really close. So if we can just get 500 mutant pieces or 700 mystic pieces, um, we will be doing another rank 3 6-star upgrade like very soon. Uh, and for a free-to-play account like mine, that's a huge play. So I do have this 10% Nexus. I don't need 4,500 pieces to do that. So I'm holding off on that. And instead, I'm opening up these 5% crystals, which, if we get a mutant and a mystic, it's a win-win, right? Um, so we'll see what we can get. Now Firestar wants some beers. I think I want a beer. Think about it this way. I'm retired at 39, and the one thing I don't do all day is sit around and drink beer. Oh, it's science. Okay, okay. We still have two more chances, but still 5%. That's 2250. That's not a small amount. Not a small amount by any means. All right. I know Billy says that I shouldn't say it out loud, but I don't care. We want Mystic or Mutant. If I can even just get one of those two, it's a good day. Oh, oh man. I think you're right, Billy. You're totally right. You're totally right, dude. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, all right. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways. Mystic or mutant. Let's go. Step it up, Kabam. Step it up. See, Kabam knows that I'm like this far away, and so it's like, nah, 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 bro. F you. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Oh man. What a kick in the balls. Oh, well, no rank 3 today or tomorrow. Oh man, let's see. Where does that put me now? Okay, so um yeah, the last one I did was skill, and two of those were skill, so skill's really low. Mutant and Mystic are right there. Cosmic's not far behind, and then skill and tech, or what is that? Science and tech are about midway. So, oh well, guys. That was it was good fun. It was good fun to spin those out and get shafted. Thanks, Kabam. You know what I wanted, and you held out anyways. Um, Here we go. We could do these. We'll do these two crystals. Okay. What else can we open today? A War Victor crystal? Sure. Let's go. And then we have two Challenger crystals. I know. I never want to get those. That's when you lose a war, that's what you get. Nobody wants those. Saving up arena crystals for now. Saving up quest crystals. Are we still in the? Yep, still in. I was hoping a new solo event would pop up so we could open up a big boy crystal, but we're just gonna go to the. Yeah, another hour and 47 minutes. I can't wait. I gotta feed my pregnant wife, yo. So instead, we will come over here, and I mean, just look at this. It's so backed up, right? Claws for alarm crystals. Um, I still got Women of Power crystals, Sinister Synergy ones, Metal and Mutants. Here we go. Here we go. So this is a login crystal. We could do this. Okay, so when it comes to the special tab, I've been opening crystals until we get a 5-star. And so that includes this login crystal. I don't think I have Shang-Chi as a 5-star. Let's take a peek. I don't think I do. Game's being laggy. Unowned. Yep, okay, so I do not have Shang-Chi as a 5-star, but I'm pretty sure I have him as a 4-star. Yep, okay. I do. So now back to the crystals tab. Tab. And we're going to open up this login crystal. And we are going to keep our fingers crossed for that, what is it, like 20% chance at a 5-star that you never get a 5-star for. It's always the 4-star. So, fingers crossed. I think twice in history has my login crystal given me a 5-star. Let's see where we end up. As expected. Okay. I don't know. I feel like for Thronebreaker, there should also be like a 1% chance at a 6-star, and maybe up the 5-star to like 30%. I don't know. It's just me. It's the same odds as when I was Cavalier, so I don't really feel like my calendar crystal really got an upgrade there. But more 5-star shards, get some skill ISO, so that's good. All right, now I think we were working on Sinister Synergy crystals. Were we? I think that was what we were doing last. Yeah. Okay, so off to here. Okay, so as the game lags out, I can't believe that I have this many crystals. It's mad at me for holding on to them. We're looking at a 4%, 4.5% chance at a 6-star, 24% at a 5-star. So pretty good odds. Obviously, we want 6-stars from these bad boys, but we're gonna keep opening them until we get a 5 or a 6-star today. Let's go. I think the last stream I did, it was like the second crystal I opened, maybe the third. So let's see. I've recently got a Venom too, so now I have a Blade and a Venom, which were both account developing for me. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. It's the Stealth Spider-Man. We're at like Sig like 140 now. No, Sig 160. This is a natural Sig 160 Stealth Spider-Man. Unbelievable. Come on, Kabam. Kabam is telling me really hard that I need to play this champion. Unbelievable. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy it was a 5-star, but like look at this. Like, that's a natural. That's a natural Sig 160 now, and it increases the potency of the Fury passive. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you make the light attack your combo ender twice in a row. You get that passive Fury. Boom. Right? He's now going to hit harder. Harder than he already did. And he already hits pretty hard. So, I mean, I like playing with him. He's not my favorite champ. He is an effective champ. And if you're in a position where you shouldn't or can't throw specials, uh, he's got an ideal playstyle. So he's got some other quirks that make him really fun and interesting. But come on, Kabam, come on! Give me a different champion. So if we go to what is it, 5 stars, and we go to unowned, right? Actually, let's look at both 5 and 6. That's not right. Okay. And so this is my 5 stars that I do not own. And I will just eliminate mentally here the ones that I do own as a 6 star, which would be Black Bolt. We could take him out. Uh, Carnage, we could take him out. CGR, Crossbones, take them out. Hell's Kitchen and Daredevil, we'll take those out. um, yeah, okay, back here. We can take out White Magneto, Mangog, Omega Red, Shang-Chi, War Machine. Right? Okay, so there's a bunch of these that we can eliminate from the list that I really can't do through the menu options, but I called them out. There's still a ton of 5 stars that I do not have as a 5 or a 6 star champion, so they just don't get played. And there's some crucial ones in here, like Vision Arcus, right? Toad, OG Thor, Spider Ham, um, Sasquatch, Professor X, Penny Parker, Nick Fury, Medusa, Kitty Pryde, Hyperion, Havoc. Oh my God, Havoc! Yes. Um, I would like to get a Ghost Rider and a Gamora. I just haven't yet. Doctor Voodoo, Cable, Clairvoyant, Black Widow, APOC. Right? Like these are all champions that are like really great champions that Brian doesn't have. So when people say, "Oh, Brian, your account's so amazing," I'm like, all I do is I see the flaws. I see the flaws in my own account. So, but yeah, there it is. So, okay, let's I opened some crystals. We got a 5 star, so I'll save the rest for the next stream. Um, and let's see who else is streaming right now. We could go and pass the torch, raid somebody else. Uh, what is this? Am I like the only one that streams on Friday? All right, let me look at this one. Who is this? Is he even an English player? No, he's not. All right. Well, the only other 2 other people that I see streaming are not English speaking. I can send you there if you want, or we could just hang out and chill for a few minutes if you'd like. But what time are you thinking about leaving? 1 o'clock, Beth?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. So, but yeah, I can't stay too long. Is there anything you guys want to see? I'll open up the stream now to anything. Like, is there a part of my account you want to look at? Do you have a question about how I do something? I mean, I'm no pro. I'm an amateur player, free to play. But the floor is you guys. I've got a few minutes before I need to run. I see no reason to just run away that quickly. Lord Shadow, if you're watching, bro, turn on your stream so I can raid you, friend. But I don't know. We did just let's see what we got here. Some more 6 star shards tomorrow. Or tonight? Tonight? These cav crystals are building up too. The I gotta find a time to open these Grandmaster crystals. I really do. They're just piling up, and I'm not even really getting them anymore because I'm getting Cav crystal pieces. But you know what? Let me go ahead and purchase one of these. We'll just get it into the coffers since I know that I'm short on mutant and skill ISO. It's probably not a bad call to make. Um, yeah. So what does that turn into? 530K? Let's do some calculator math. I'll break out my abacus and my counting sticks. So I'm bad at mental math, so I don't do mental math. But 530,000 divided by 2,000 per crystal, that's 265 Grandmaster crystals, right? And and I got 17 Cav crystals right there as well. And then you come over here, I've got another 6 Cav crystals as well. Um, Firestar says, you don't have a second alliance for backup accounts, do you? Not one that I run, but I do have a friend who has a very casual alliance. He wants to do more, but much like many of you, he's a working adult that doesn't have time for a serious alliance. If you want to check out um, Rizzo the Legend, another YouTuber, he streams a lot more than I do lately. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I have him on here. Maybe? Where's he at? Um, let's see. Come on. I guess it's not in here. I could probably look it up. Here we go. RTL31. Okay, so this guy and his alliance. He's another YouTube streamer. Really fun guy. I love watching him. He's got the energy I wish I had. Um, this is his alliance right here. RTL31, Rizzo's alliance. Um, he's got some really big account players in there, but for the most part, they play pretty casually, unless that's changed, which I don't think it has. Um, there's even some people I recognize in here from the streaming community, believe it or not. But they got 2 open spots right now. I tend to send people to him because he wants to do things, but they don't really enforce any mandatory things. So it's great for people that want to be in an alliance that's full of active players that don't really require full-time investment like my alliance does. So that's an option. 215 MB. Have a look at the new champs, the buffs, if you're trying to kill minutes. I don't know if I have time for that, Billy. We're talking like I got like 5 minutes here, maybe 10. Did I see the new input system beta options in the settings? I saw the message about it. I don't know if I want to. I feel like I'm going to be forced at some point. We could take a peek. Tap his name to go to the channel. Yeah, I think that the link only works if he's in the channel, Billy. He was here earlier, but he had to go to work. Let's see, options. The beta features opt-in, new input system beta. I don't know. I don't really want to play with that right now. Maybe for my next unimportant arena grind, I'll turn it on, give it a test. Let's see. Doo-doo. Did my leaderboard go up at all? So at the beginning of the stream, I was 64,933. Now I'm 64,873. Yeah. I try not to look at it too often because it can be kind of erratic based on what other players are doing, but I have been steadily climbing the leaderboard. I'm looking forward to being in the top 50,000 here shortly, and then after that, I'm going to be aiming for 40,000, 30,000, 20,000. I think it's going to be really exciting when I'm top 10,000 players. That'll be cool. Um, maybe I'll start pushing for that soon. Yeah, here we go. We got the second Mastery Core offer. I I don't know. I can't justify spending 2,000 units for twice the cores. I don't need them. I don't need them at all. The actually sitting on quite a few items, believe it or not. Got a ton of Awakening gems. I like to use them during item use events. Those are big points. So yeah, that's 3 Mystic 5-star Awaken. Morningstar. I want to awaken Morningstar and Bojo, Magic, Man Thing. Um, but I'm going to hold out just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And then here's the cores, right? Like, look how many cores I have just from doing regular questing and gameplay. Like, it's a disgusting amount of cores. And I've got nowhere to spend them on. There's nothing to spend them on. Mr. P, where the heck have I been? Streaming on Fridays, except for last Friday, Mr. P. How are you? Good morning. Sadly, I'm kind of wrapping up the stream here because I'm going to take my wife to lunch. But, I mean, yeah, look at that. We got the small energy refills are maxed out. Big energy refills are maxed out. Potions and revives are almost maxed out. You come over here to the overflow. It's just nothing but combat boosters, revives. Um, I did pop a bunch of the Grandmaster Solo shards to pop us up to 1 million last week, so that's where all this came from right here. Uh, and I need to use these in the next 6 days, which wrap it up. CAVEQ is a perfect time for that. Compensation packages are going to waste. I mean, look at these. That's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 complete energy refills and a very large handful of small energy refills just hanging out until the next item use event. And then we got all of these, right? These reroll cards for the battlegrounds, like useless. They're useless. Um, yeah, XP boosters, essentially just stored gold. I'm really looking forward to getting a platinum pool for both a 5 and a 6-star, but the opportunities to collect more cards have been slim. Doesn't help that I have like 3 right arms. I wish you could like trade them in. Like if I could trade 2 for an opportunity to get 1 new piece, I would do it. Um, yeah. Anyway, good to know. Bring me back some cheesecake after lunch, please. I mean, I guess I could do that. I could bring back some cheesecake. I love me some cheesecake. My wife loves cheesecake too, but she's not supposed to be eating a lot of sugar during her pregnancy right now, so she's probably mad at me for even bringing the word up. She loves cheesecake. But yeah. Um, well, it's 12:52, and I think we're going to be trying to walk out the door at 1, so I should probably wrap this up. I was just kind of stalling to see if anyone else was going to stream. The 2 other people that I see streaming are not English. Oh, here we go. We got some more now. but yet I'm still the only English speaking one. Bummer. Well, I mean, I would raid them, but typically people don't go over and watch when I do. So have fun at lunch. Had a good time hanging out this morning. I had a great time too. Thanks for joining us, Firestar. Good to see you again, Mr. P. Um, I am going to be buying a computer next week at some point. Like, definitely by next Saturday, the purchase will be made. So pretty soon I will have a brand new computer, and that's when I'm going to start doing things like I'm going to get like an actual good microphone. Uh, Probably either going to paint this wall back here or do a hanging green screen so that we can get rid of this little box that I'm living in. I'll get a better camera than the laptop camera too. So, lots of improvements to the stream coming. I know it's been a lot longer than I had planned on, but all good things happen at the right time. And thanks for the tip about Riz's Alliance. I've reached out to him. Yeah, I bet he would love. He would love to. I can actually invite you to his server in Discord too, if that's what you want. Let's see. Where is it at? There you go. I just sent you an invite to his server in Discord. I'm sure that that could be fun. You want me to paint the wall green? I don't really know if. Okay, so if I move out of the way, you can see that I've been scuffing up the wall with my chair. And then when they did siding, one of the nails popped out and it broke the drywall and like jacked up the paint a little bit. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but I need to fix that. Hammer, some plaster, and some paint. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. I missed you guys last week. Sorry, I had family and a baby shower, but I'm back and getting a new computer soon. And then this channel is going to change a little bit. It's going to be looking better. And hope you guys have a safe Friday afternoon and evening. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be healthy, do great things, and be nice to people, whether they deserve it or not. But take care, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you next week on Friday. Now, side note, my wife will be out of town between Sunday and Wednesday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I may be bored, and I may stream again midday during those times. We'll see. We'll see. I've got some chores she wants me to catch up on, but I could probably squeeze in a stream or two along the way, since she's not here to nag me about my household chores.
I'll be back.
All right, guys. Take care.